Jack Grealish has long been linked with a Man Utd transfer, and his pre-game conversation with England teammate Harry Maguire at Old Trafford was spotted by fans. All eyes were on Jack Grealish as Aston Villa visited Old Trafford last week. The England international has long been linked with a move to Manchester United that has never quite materialised. He continues to be linked with a big move as a result of his stunning form for Aston Villa. An eagle-eyed Manchester United fan spotted Grealish in deep conversation with United captain Harry Maguire ahead of the game in new footage that was unseen on the night. And the two England teammates can be seen having a catch-up as they walked onto the pitch ahead of the game. Whilst the international teammates were presumably just having an innocent catch-up, their conversation did not stop United fans theorizing there could be a bigger motive ahead of the January transfer window. Captain Harry and Grealish chatting it up before the match, one fan wrote on Reddit. Another replied, "Grealish so wants United move," and a further fan said, "I would trade Pogba for Grealish in a heartbeat." However, others pointed out the big problem with a move for Grealish, fitting him into the current side. Haaland's future is the subject of speculation again ahead of the summer, with Real Madrid, Man City, Chelsea and Juventus among the clubs hoping to rival United for his signature. Borussia Dortmund have urged Erling Haaland to follow Robert Lewandowski's example amid growing transfer interest from Man Utd. The 20-year-old striker is wanted by United, who have made the Norwegian their prime target after cooling interest in his teammate Jadon Sancho. Real Madrid, Man City, Chelsea and Juventus are also among the clubs hoping to prize Haaland from Dortmund in the summer. But Dortmund CEO Hans-Joachim Watzke believes it is too early for the youngster to be seeking a move elsewhere. Asked about the prospect of Haaland moving on in the summer, Watzke told Kicker, "I don't think that will happen. Erling and his advisor Mino Raiola know what they have in us." Polish striker Lewandowski spent 4 years honing his craft at Dortmund before eventually moving on to Bayern Munich in 2014, since becoming one of the world's leading marksmen. Meanwhile, Haaland has only been with Dortmund for a year following his switch from RB Salzburg last January, and Watzke believes he still has a lot to learn. Haaland gave himself the time to mature into an absolute world-class player in Dortmund, he added. "You won't be able to do that in a year. Because it is clear that if Erling should leave us at some point, then he will only go to an even bigger club, and so many are not considered. If you join a club like, just for an example, Real Madrid, you have to be world-class." Haaland does have a release clause in his contract, but that doesn't come into effect until 2022, making a transfer this summer more expensive for any potential suitors. His agent Raiola has close links with Juventus, but Haaland played down reports he could be on his way to Serie A in the near future. "Have I been close to Juventus? That's what they say, but I've never said it," Haaland told Tuttosport. "I've been at Borussia Dortmund for a year here, I'm fine here and I'm happy." The Sun and the Mirror are both currently claiming that Manchester United are set to offload 6 players in the January transfer window, but how true are the reports? And are they missing anyone? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer currently has a 31-man squad, so there is certainly room for some trimming. But losing 6 might leave resources a little thin on the ground, especially if there is an injury crisis. In this article we will take a look, one by one, at each of the 6 stories and give our view on how accurate they are, and we will then add a 7th of our own that we feel is more likely than some of the others. 1. Sergio Romero, true. Since Dean Henderson was recalled from loan at the start of this season, the Argentinian has been surplus to requirements and was not even included in the Premier League squad this season. Relations between club and player started to break down last season when Romero was axed from the side in both the FA Cup and Europa League semi-finals, tournaments in which he has traditionally been chosen to keep goal. 2. Marcos Rojo, true. This is a similar story to Romero in that there have been loan offers for Rojo, but the club has declined them because they would prefer to sell. Rojo's contract expires in June, so this is likely to be the last window in which United would be able to recoup any transfer fee. Newcastle United are among the clubs said to be interested. 3. Phil Jones, partly true. It is likely that United have wanted to move Jones on for some time, but a number of injuries and the recent need for surgery have made him difficult to shift. It is understood that the former Blackburn man is now close to a return to fitness, and so United would probably listen to offers should any arrive. 4. Brandon Williams, loan, true. Williams has fallen way down Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's pecking order this season, and this seems only partly due to the arrival of Alex Telles as a contender for the left-back position. He has started just 2 EFL games and made 3 other substitute appearances this season. 5. Jesse Lingard, mostly false. Both outlets merely mention that Lingard has been on the fringes of the team without specifying why they believe that means he might leave the club in the summer. We believe it is highly unlikely that any club will buy the England man this month because United are known to have placed a premium on him. They feel that because he is an academy graduate and English he is worth more. 6. Dan James, probably false. It is no secret that James is admired by a number of managers who would like either to sign him and take him on loan. Marcelo Bielsa at Leeds and Graham Potter at Brighton have both thrown their hats into the ring. But Solskjaer seems to like having James around and started him in a couple of recent games, including the impressive 6-2 win over Leeds. Manchester United could have the perfect replacement for Paul Pogba in Sporting Lisbon star Pedro Goncalves, who has filled the void left by Bruno Fernandes at the club impressively. United are expected to sell Pogba in the summer to recoup as much of the £89 million they paid Juventus for him back in 2016. The decision comes after Mino Raiola's comments last month saying the World Cup winner's career at Old Trafford was over. Since then Pogba has impressed for United, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ed Woodward are resigned to losing the France international. The Red Devils have a history in making good signings from the Portuguese league, underlined by Fernandes' arrival last January. He has scored 18 goals and provided 13 assists in 33 appearances for the club since joining. Cristiano Ronaldo arrived from Portugal, as well as Victor Lindelof, Nani, Anderson, Diogo Dalot, Marcos Rojo and Bibi. With the exception of Bibi, you could make an argument to say all of those have been successful to varying degrees at Old Trafford. Now, United should have Goncalves on their radar as they seek a replacement for Pogba. The central midfielder is top of the league's scoring charts with 11 goals in 11 appearances, with none from the penalty spot. The 22-year-old has helped fire Sporting to the top of the table as a result. Goncalves is comfortable on both feet and his similarities to Fernandes are striking. Mate Kovar could return to Manchester United after poor loan spell at Swindon. A report by Swindon advertiser HT Manchester Evening News states that loaned-out goalkeeper Mate Kovar could return to Manchester United. The news comes after the 20-year-old's poor season at League One club Swindon Town. His team lies 23rd in the table, with relegation to League Two looking more and more likely. Kovar has started 18 of their 20 league games but has failed to impress so far. The Czech goalkeeper has led in 35 goals, conceding at an average of just under 2 goals a game.